So, Hare Krishna, dear devotees, we'd like to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyamsundar, Krishna Balaram, Bal Gopal, Nrsimhadev, Gaunithai, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembly devotees. So, today is the concluding part of the Sanatan Dharma sessions that we've been doing. We've done about 70 odd, and today we wanted to conclude with special festival days. Every day in Sanatana Dharma is special because we want to try to connect with the Lord on a daily basis. So anytime we try to connect with the Lord, that's special. But when we connect with the Lord on special festival days, the connection is stronger, the mercy flows from the Lord much more, because he becomes pleased that we are celebrating special occasions, and these special occasions include his appearance day of the devotees. So the most important appearance day for Vaishnavas, for Krishna Bhaktas, is of course Sri Krishna Janmastami. This is when the Lord appears at midnight in so August, September time. This is the Astami of which month is that? This is Shukla or Jesh or something like that. But a very important day. It appears in the middle of the night. In contrast, Lord Ramachandra, he appears at midday in a palace. Krishna appears midnight in a prison. And this is the mercy of the Lord, mercy of Sri Krishna, because he demonstrates that we also are born in a prison, just like he is. Our prison is the material world. And he is demonstrating that, don't worry, I'm with you. I also was born in a prison, and I've come to liberate you. So this day is very important. We also fast that day. Most appearance days, we would fast for the pleasure of the Lord. On Janmastami day, the fasting is till midnight. And then we can have Ekadashi food, Ekadashi fasting food. Or if one cannot fast all day, one can try to have Ekadashi food all day. On this day, the swinging of Bal Gopal is a tradition. It's a very nice tradition where we are trying to give pleasure to the Lord by swinging him on a swing. On this day, we do lots of bhajans, lots of kirtans, and there may be classes or pravachans given about Krishna, for the Supreme Lord. And also we would do abhishek of the Lord, bathing. And we would bathe him with many different things, panchamrit. We would bathe him with ghee, yogurt, milk, honey, sweet water, and lots of fruit juices. This is extremely auspicious. And then that water, that abhishek prasad, we would drink later. Very, very sweet prasad, very nice. Another festival day, which is again very important to Vaishnavas, is Radhastami. This is the birth of Srimati Radharani. She appeared at midday. So the fasting is until midday, and then after that, we can honor prasad, Radharani's prasad. And this is one of the days where we can actually see Radharani's feet. Usually she's dressed with long petticoats and hardly would be able to see her feet. But on this day is one of the few occasions where Radharani's feet are shown. Again, lots of bhajans and kirtans and glorification of Radharani is done. This is one of the most special days. And especially in Vrindavan, this is celebrated more than Sri Krishna Janmastami. Radhastami is celebrated more because Vrindavan belongs to Shrimati Radharani. So devotees really celebrated with great pomp and great effort. The 5 days around Diwali, they are very prominent festival days that are celebrated with great pomp. The first day is Dhanteras, which is the appearance of Dhanvantari and Lakshmi Devi. Dhan means wealth, so people, they buy utensils and jewelry on this day for good luck. Diyas are lit in honor of Dhanvantari and Lakshmi Devi. The next day, so out of the 5 days, the first day is Dhanteras. Then we have Narak Chaturdasi. This is where Kali Mata kills Narak Asura. Krishna, Yamraj, Kali Mata, and Hanuman are worshipped in order to remove sins. So this is the second day of Diwali. And then we have the actual day of Diwali, which is the third day, which is the celebration of the return of Sita and Ram and Lakshman back to Ayodhya after 14 years in the forest. On that day is Amavasya. There is no moon. It's a dark night. So lots and lots of diyas are lit in honor of Sita, Ram, and Lakshman. Families visit the temple and each other. Lots of sweets are eaten. Feasting and presents are given to friends and families. Also, on this day, it is regarded that Lakshmi Devi is present. So doors are left open for her to enter the ashrams or the temple. The fourth day of the 5 days of Diwali is Govardhan Puja, which is very, very important, especially for Krishna Bhaktas. Actually, it's also the first day of Lord Ram becoming the king. It's a day when Brajavasis started worshipping Govardhan instead of Lord Indra. So this pastime is a pastime where Lord Krishna, when he was 7, he was witnessing that his father and his friends, the cowherd men, were going to worship Lord Indra. And he inquired from them, why are you worshipping Lord Indra? Oh, because he sends rains. And because of rains, we have very nice food eventually. So we are worshipping, we are thanking Lord Indra. So Krishna argued that actually, isn't it better because rain falls anywhere, anytime. It doesn't take much intelligence for rain to fall. Even on the oceans where there's no need for rain, it still rains. So why don't we, instead of thanking Indra, thank Govardhan? Govardhan gives us so much shelter. She gives shelter to the cows, gives so much food to the cows. So let's thank Govardhan and worship Govardhan. And how we worship Govardhan, we cook lots of offerings of food and we take it to Govardhan, and he will eat it. And he does eat it. And then we do Aarti of Govardhan, we walk around Govardhan. Like this, Govardhan was worshipped. And then we know the story where Indra became very angry and he threw tons of rain towards the Brijvasis, and Krishna lifted Govardhan hill and with his right hand, little finger, for 7 days, 7 nights, or left hand, sorry, yeah. And everybody took shelter under Govardhan. And in that way, they were all protected by Krishna. This is one of the most amazing pastimes which Krishna performs when he came to this world. And the last day is Bhai Dooj. So Bhai Dooj is the last of the 5-day Diwali celebration. It celebrates the bond between sister and brother. And it began by Yamuna Devi and Yamraj's friendship bond. brotherly sisterly bond. Brothers visit homes of sisters, similar to Raksha Bandhan. So these are the 5 days of Diwali. Other festival days, Tulsi Viva, it's the wedding of Tulsi Mahani with Shaligram Shila, who is none different from Vishnu. It occurs in Kartik, towards the end of Kartik, and Shaligram is Lord Vishnu himself. And there's a wonderful pastime as to why this event takes place on an annual basis. Then we have Gita Jayanti, when Lord Krishna sang the Bhagavad Gita to Arjun. This is again a very special festival where devotees try to read the whole of the Bhagavad Gita, 18 chapters. It takes about 3-4 hours, and they read chapter by chapter, every verse, to honor the occasion of Lord Krishna speaking the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna before the battle of Mahabharata in Kurukshetra. It falls on Mokshada Ekadasi, so it's also a very auspicious day to fast according to Ekadashi rules. Mahashivratri, Shaivites especially worship Lord Shiva, but so do Vaishnavas. They regard Shiva as the greatest devotee of the Lord. So it's a day when many reasons why Shivratri is celebrated. One is when Lord Shiva and Parvati Devi got married. Another reason is that some people regard that Lord Shiva actually appeared in this world on Mahashivratri. And there's a few other reasons why Shivratri is also. Every month, actually, there's a Shivratri, but there's a Mahashivratri every March time. And this is the most important Shivratri. Abhishek of Shivling is done at that time. Glorification of Lord Shiva. There's fasting and Kadashi food only taken at that time. Other festival days, Holi. Holi is celebrated when we remember the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj being tricked into sitting on the lap of Holika, his auntie, and she had a boon that she would not be affected by fire. So they made a bonfire in which Holika sat, and she asked her nephew to sit on her lap, thinking that he would die, he would get burnt. But of course, the Lord protected Prahlad, who always remembered the Lord. In any situation, he was never even scared at any time, because he was always in remembrance of the Lord. And the Lord, of course, protected him. And later, the Lord appeared as Lord Nrsingadev to defeat his father, Hiranyakashipu. The same day as Holi is also Gaura Purnima, the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. So, on Holi, devotees build bonfires with old wood and worship the fire with coconuts to signify getting rid of bad things, bad habits. Also, Gaur Purnima, the day when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears at moonrise. Devotees fast on this day until moonrise, and then again we take fasting food. And the whole day is spent in glorifying Lord Chaitanya. And we also do Abhishek of Sri Sri Gaurnitai. Ram Navami, it's the day when Lord Ramachandra appears at noon. Fasting is again done until noon, and then one can take Ekadasi food. This day is also spent glorifying Sitaram. And sometimes devotees also have Julan of Sitaram, the swing Sitaram. Sita Navami is also celebrated shortly after Ram Navami, and she appears at noon. And again, there's fasting done for her appearance day, and glorification is done on that day as well. Hanuman Jayanti, very important day. when Hanuman appears. And at that time, there's a recitation of Hanuman Chalisa. Normally, devotees would recite 108 times. And this is such a very special day. Another day which devotees celebrate, Ganesh Chaturthi, which is in, I think, September the 6th or 7th this year. And it's the appearance of Lord Ganesh. And we are very lucky. We are going to be able to invite Ganpati Dada, Lord Ganesh, to come to our temple on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So it's a very, very auspicious day for us. Ganesh Chaturthi is a 10-day festival. It starts with the installation of a murti of Ganesh on the first day, and on the final day, the murti is submerged into the ocean. Modaks or ladus are offered to Ganesh, stotras are chanted, and artis performed every day. Guru Purnima, which is coming up in July, Vyas Purnima, appearance day of Vyasdev. So this is a time when we remember our Guru as well as Vyasdev, and we recommit our vows to the Guru. We recommit ourselves. And it also marks the first day of the 4-month Chaturmasya Vrat. And Pandav Nirjal Ekadasi, we just had the last Ekadasi was this Pandav Nirjal Ekadasi, also known as Beam Ekadashi, as Beam fasted from food and water on this Ekadashi. Fasting from all food and water from sunrise on Ekadashi to sunrise Dwadasi is very good to do on this day. If one is able to fast Nirjal without water, it's as if one has done all the 24 Ekadasis in the year. And then we have celebration of Raksha Bandhan, and that's on the same day as Balaram Purnima. And that's again celebrating the bond between brother and sister. Sisters tie a rakhi to the wrist of the brother, and the brothers vow to protect the sister. And it's the appearance day of Lord Balaram at noon time. So the fasting again until noon. And we remember Lord Balaram. So this is an idea of the festivals. Of course, there are many, many other festivals. Makar Sankranti, that takes place on the 14th of February. Very auspicious. And this coming year, next calendar year, the day of Makar Sankranti is the first day of the Kumbh Mela, where millions of devotees go to Prayagraj, also known as Allahabad, in northern Bharat, and they bathe in the Ganga and Yamuna, which is conjoined there. So Makar Sankranti, then there's also so many other festivals which are celebrated. Almost every week there's a festival going on in Sanatan Dharma. The reason for festivals is it's a happy occasion. This world is a crazy place to live, as we know. If we're not celebrating something, we'll be crying because this world is full of, what the Lord says, dukhalayam shashvatam. It's full of misery and it's very temporary. Nothing lasts for a long time. So the point of these festivals are to keep us in a happy, cheerful mood in connection with the Supreme Lord. So that's why there's so many festivals that take place, and we are encouraged to participate in these festivals and to try to link with the Lord, to try to tap into this mercy, the daya that is flowing from the Lord, which is always flowing, but we somehow tend to not connect into it. So these festival days help us connect to this nectar, to the daya that's flowing from the Lord. Any other festivals devotees remember, which I haven't mentioned?
Sorry, Prabhuji. Oh, yes. Yes, carry on,
Yes.
Prabhuji. Yeah, I mean, it's very good the way you explain all the festivals we have, and nearly every day. Um, even so many Ekadasis we celebrate too.
That's true. That's very good point. Yeah.
Sometimes even this Sarad Purnam coming.
Sharad Purnima, that's
Ganga
correct.
Snan Prabhu. I know in Mauritius they celebrate. They go to
Ganga
the
Snan, yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's a really important one. Ganga Puja, that's right. That's right. Ekadasis, Dasera is another one. And we do the Navratras. Navratras, yeah.
Yeah, Navratri is all 9 days, and it's festival. Everybody happy, getting ready, going and play the garbas and dance, and it's really beautiful. I mean, everybody's happy then.
Happy, yeah, it's very colorful. That's correct. That's correct. And you meet people. You're meeting people. You know, you're not at home, sort of stuck in your own little world. Yeah, that's a good point.
And even you meet the people who you haven't met the whole year.
Very true.
It's true, you know, they all come not the time, and we won't see them all around here. Only some occasion, if it's like the way you explain about Krishna Janam and Ram Janam, that's the time they will come. But otherwise, they're not coming every day in the temple.
That's a good point. Yes, that's a good point.
And one thing I would like to mention you that you said in the starting that Krishna says, I was born in the jail, and we will always think he was even he king? No, he was his parents were king, but he was like what do you say, Rajkumar. But Rajkumar still born in the jail, and then he was sent say afterwards in
in Vrindavan.
Vrindavan, yeah. Then he was coward boy. He is explaining we all have these good days and bad days, but he is telling that I'm still with you.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. That's right.
It's good point. The way we always think, oh, why it come to me? Why it happened to me? Why? But then you hear these stories about Ram and Krishna. They all the saint has gone through some difficulties too.
Yeah, that's right. That's a very good point. Very good point.
Yeah. So I was, as you was reading, you was reading, I was just listening, and it's good. And you said the festival days are for happiness. So we wish everybody every day is a festival day.
Happy days, yes, that's right.
We look every day 4 o'clock. We wait for your satsang, and we are so happy.
No, thank you.
That's true, Akashi.
No, thank you so much. You're encouraging me. Thank you. So next week we will start at 3:30.
Sorry, Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Madhuben wanted to say something.
Yes, Madhuben.
Yeah, just I wanted to ask you. You know, on 7th of July, there is a Jagannath
Rath Yatra. That's right.
Why
well
we
done.
Why we celebrating and how we celebrating?
Very good.
What's the reason? And actually, I heard different stories. So I want to hear from you.
Yeah. And that's another very important festival. Yes.
That's right. Because Bhagwan goes there. Mama's uncle house. That's what I heard.
Sort of. What happened is on this last Sunday he had snan, and was it Saturday? Saturday they did the snan, and from the snan he Balaram, Krishna, and Subhadra, because they're out in the sort of outside and they're having a bathe, they get to flu. They get a
Oh,
cold.
like
So
me.
for 1 week, they are looked after. They're like little babies. They're 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. They're looked after like they're babies. And they're fed lots of medicine, and it's like very transcendental. You know, it's like devotees looking after their parents. So then what happens on the 14 days after, he's taken
Yeah, but
with
sorry,
Subhadra.
Prabhuji. Is it true? From Jagannath Mandir, they took the Balram to their mama's house, means what temple they said? Different temple.
Gundicha. Gundicha.
I know. Yeah, they anyway,
take them there.
It's happened everywhere, different places, because of, if it's Gujarat, then they go in some other temple, or in Jagannath. Yeah,
that's right.
It happened.
But actually, the story is about Radha and Krishna, because Krishna left Vrindavan many years ago before. And Radha and all the gopis and gopas and Nanda Maharaj, they missed Krishna very much. So they found out that Krishna is going to be in Kurukshetra, because there was a very special festival due to the solar eclipse. So they all went to Kurukshetra. And when they went to Kurukshetra, they saw Krishna. They really remembered everything was so wonderful about when Krishna was doing Leela in Vrindavan. So they invited Krishna to come back to Vrindavan. And Krishna, at the same time, he was also remembering all the wonderful pastimes that took place. So they put him on a chariot, and they took the chariot to Vrindavan. So this is the celebration of Rath Yatra, when Krishna, Balaram, and Subhadra, they're taken on a chariot, they're pulled by devotees from the Jagannath Mandir to Gundicha. And Jagannath Mandir is regarded to be Kurukshetra, and Gundicha is regarded to be Vrindavan. So this is the reason. That's why they...
So Jagannath Mandir is Balram, Krishna, and Subhadra. So we have to pray that time, the three, both brothers and Subhadra, right?
And sister. Ji.
And his sister. No, Subhadra.
Yeah, I just want to know, but what was Krishna doing that in Kurukshetra that time? Why was
they went because there was a solar eclipse, and all the people from Dwarka went to Kurukshetra, and at the same time Nanda Maharaj, they were also invited. Please come, we are going to go to Kurukshetra, please come. So Nand Baba, Yashoda Mai, Gopas, Gopis, they all went to Kurukshetra.
That means it's before Pandav and Kaurav fight. Before that or after?
Afterwards.
Oh, that's what I saw, because of Kurukshetra called after this war. Yeah.
Kurukshetra is always Kurukshetra. Name was there before. It was there before. But it was after the battle they went up there.
I never heard this story when they went. So many new things. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Madhuben, because we are celebrating not this Sunday, next Sunday, Rath Yatra. So very important.
Thank you, Madhuben.
All right.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. That was very good. Appreciate that. All right, so we can stop there. Unless there's any other festivals. I'm sure there's so many festivals. Vasant Panchami, Nashinga, appearance of, all of them. Machkach, Varaha, Nasing. There's all those celebrations are there. Pashuram, Buddha.
Different gurus, Jayanti, and so many.
I was going to say that. Our guru.
Everybody's different. Jayanti coming. They're all festivals, isn't it? The way Madhuben is telling and Shyam Malini Ben telling.
Correct. Correct.
All these the sons say celebration, not the Jayanti coming, and we all celebrate.
Correct.
Some of them even we don't know, but when we
Some of
come
them we
on
don't
your
know.
when we come on your show, like on the satsang, you will tell us today's this one is Jayanti, and that's how we know more.
Yeah, true. Yeah. No, that's a really good point. Yeah, no, some fantastic festivals.
Festival is all around here.
All around here, all around.
And probably whenever in our local temple, they having katha, some charitra. I don't know in English what charitra, Bhagwan, any guru's charitra or any what you call Bhagwan charitra. This whole time we celebrating like a
festival. That's right.
Festival. And the family gathering.
Yeah.
At present, too many kathas going everywhere. In London, Leicester, outside Leicester. So it's all celebration all the time.
It's all celebration, Every day is a celebration. That's very true. That's very true.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. If we are happy in our house, then with our family, every time there is a celebration.
Especially when God is in the center of the house,
that's right.
Center of the
that's
family.
Right.
No, thank you. And so that's the end of Sanatan Dharma session. So Sanatan Dharma ki jai. And thank you to everybody for attending the classes. Appreciate that. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for everything, Prabhuji.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you.